Hi everyone! Oh my god! Or should I say, oh my ghoul! The new Monster High movie is out on Paramount Plus and I already watched it, of course, because I was super excited to... I should stop with Monster High puns, but I just can't help it because I am very much drawn into the new Monster High universe right now and I can't wait to rewatch the movie. I kind of want to watch the first and the second movie again because I'm really obsessed with it and you should watch it. Anyways, I want to share my thoughts on the second movie with everyone and obviously a spoiler alert, so if you haven't seen the movie and you're planning to watch it, don't watch this video. Go watch it and come back after it because I want to talk about it and I want to talk about some very interesting topics that we've seen in the new movie. Also the ending, the plot, everything. We're gonna discuss it all, so grab some tea, relax, sit back, get into your doll room, grab a doll, I don't know, do whatever you want and let's talk about the movie. Or should I say boovie? So I watched the movie with my sister and my best friend Amy. It was beyond my expectations, not gonna lie, and I do think it is better than the first movie. There are multiple reasons why. First of all, I felt like the acting was better. Secondly, it felt less costumey. It felt more like realistic as it can be, I guess. The camera movements, the camera work in general was really good. It looked really professional. Also the outfits slayed. Every single outfit I was like yes, especially with Dracula I was like slayed, 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 slayed. Looks beautiful, gorgeous. I would love to own those outfits myself. So the overall look of the movie was a lot better. That's just my overall opinion real quick. So you can just leave now if you don't want to hear the details. Let's start at the beginning of the movie. So it kind of starts off with Dracula's birthday, which is honestly such a cute topic because, you know, basically in every single generation there is a Dracula's birthday and it's a big deal. So it was fun to see that again, except for the fact that she didn't get to celebrate it the way she wanted to, so she kind of had discussions with Dracula. Zeus and Claudine are together officially now. I still don't know how to feel about that, but you know, it's whatever for now. Maybe it will change. I have no idea what will happen in the future, but for now, I don't really see the match. Cleo was iconic in this whole movie. Even though she was kind of more in the background, it still felt like she had the right energy that you expect from Cleo. I really wanted to see more of Abby. My heart goes boom, boom, boom. By the way, the songs, again, slap. Especially Not How Our Story Goes. It's so good. Wait, this is so chaotic. Let me just start with the beginning and we'll just continue the storyline because now I'm just like, and this, and this, and this, and it's just chaotic. But that's usually how my videos go anyways. Frankie got some new powers, which is really cool because we all know that Frankie has the ability to use electricity and stuff. This Frankie also has super strength, and the main reason they did that is because they wanted to feel included with the other two of like the powers and being cool and kind of doing it with the three of us, you know? But they're still struggling with the powers a little bit because it's all new. Also, Frankie is still the funniest character in the whole movie, in my opinion. I love Frankie. I love this version of Frankie a lot. It's definitely my favorite version of Frankie, 100%. Now, the big deal that has been shown in the trailers and stuff is that Toralei is back. Now, there is something about the voice of Toralei, the way she did it, it's so satisfying. I don't know why, but it's just, I don't know, she makes it sound like so like cat-like, which is really good. Also the puns, it's just funny, and the whole little cat things where she like pushes off all the things from the counter is just funny. So Toralei is against witchcraft and humans being at Monster High, right? And Claudine is kind of popular because she made Monster High inclusive and stuff, so she's going viral on TikTok and she suddenly gets famous and stuff, and she is now going head to head with Toralei to be, I don't know, school's president. I don't know what it was, but something like that. There's basically multiple stories going on, like Frankie figuring out who they are, and then Claudine being the class representative and stuff, and then Draculaura figuring out witchcraft, and she found this other vampire boy who also does witchcraft, and they kind of get really close. I shipped them instantly. He reminded me of Invisibility at first, like his color scheme, but then I was like, oh, he's a vampire? What, who are you? His name is Ellis. I thought he was really cute and I really like him as a character. I think he's really sweet and really good for Draculaura, although where's Claude? Still miss him, but okay. Anyways, there's this whole war going on with vampires and witches, and Draculaura wants to, you know, bring peace to all monster and humankind. So she goes with Alice to fix all of that because his mom is a witch. Now, obviously, this was kind of predictable. The witch was the villain of this movie. She had bad intentions, but it wasn't really noticeable in the beginning. Like, if you didn't know all of that, it would be like, whoa, what? It was kind of predictable, especially with like the whole ending of the last movie. You can kind of predict. But the Coven, though, they were the witches of the Salem witch trials. And the whole Coven and the way they did that, oh my gosh, that's a dream. Like, I want to be there. I want to work there. They're doing all these little smoothies with herbs and stuff. And I'm like, oh, this is such a vibe. And they're doing witchcraft. Honestly, same. I want to join. Even though they were evil, but like, also, the monsters went to the human world to save Draculaura because Draculaura went there. They were in disguise. Like, come on, Frankie, your skin is blue. Like, you can't disguise that with sunglasses and a hoodie. Keith was really cute in this movie. Deuce was kind of in the background. He was kind of like, oh, I want to follow this tradition that Medusa and all the, you know, Medusas do. I don't know what it was exactly. I wasn't really paying attention to Deuce. Also, especially at the ending, I ship Toralei and Claudine so badly. Oh my gosh, it's cute. She was like, we have one thing in common, the moon. And she was like holding her hand like, and I was like, this is like very queer coded. I also ship Draculaura with Claudine still. So when it was Draculaura's birthday, she got all her vampire powers and she was freaking badass because she was like witchcraft and like vampire powers and wow, and she defeated the villain with help of her friends. And Frankie, oh my gosh, it was so sad because Claudine almost died. I'm going like crazy with this story. I'm so sorry. You have seen the movie, so you know what part I'm talking about. And Frankie was like, don't leave me, and I was like, oh, you can't do this to me, Monster High. Not gonna let Claudine die. Obviously it didn't happen because, you know, it's Monster High and it's a feel-good movie. The songs slap, like I already said, but especially the song, This Is Not How Our Story Goes. I got shivers all over my body 3 times when they started singing, and especially when they started singing together. They are all very talented with their voices and it just sounds so beautiful. They have so much chemistry and you can really feel that they are close in real life as well. You can feel the energy and the chemistry they have together popping off the screen. I'm just such a big fan of this movie and I really think they casted the characters well, especially because Monster High meant something to them when they were kids. They really want to do their best to make the character special, and even though it's very different from Generation 1 still, because Draculaura is not all cutesy and bubbly, Draculaura is more serious, I still love this version of Draculaura. It's different and it has a new storyline, and the whole witchcraft thing is just so interesting to me and I want to see how far it goes. And with Claudine, I'm curious to see more about her past and Claude and Howleen and her family and her mom and all that stuff. And with Frankie, I'm just so curious to see if they're gonna put the Cleo and Frankie relationship like out there in the movie, in the live action movie, because they're already doing it in the series. The plot though, what? Because Claudine almost died, the Grim Reaper showed up and I instantly thought, oh my god, River sticks. I want to see River, yes! I love River. But Claudine escaped death because, I don't know, power of friendship or something. But at the end of the movie, Deuce decided to leave to follow this tradition, but the Grim Reaper showed up and kind of sucked Deuce into the underworld, I assume, which is really exciting to see that Deuce is in the underworld, I think. I don't know for sure, but the whole portal thing changed when the Grim Reaper showed up. No one's gonna suspect the thing, but the Grim Reaper showed up and said you can't escape death. This could obviously be about Claudine, but I think that it's about Frankie, because Frankie opened their eyes and felt that, because Frankie is made out of dead body parts, but they're alive. So I really think, because the first movie was obviously about Claudine, Second movie was about Draculaura. I highly think that the third movie is gonna be about Frankie. And I want to see more new characters because we got to see this really cute ghost girl and her hair was so cute and her makeup was adorable. I want to see more of that. Like, give me Venus, give me Rebecca, I don't know, give me more side characters. It can even be new side characters, like in this case, it was a little ghost girl. She was so cute because she was half human and half ghost. She's solid most of the time, but when she's nervous, she gets transparent. So that's kind of really cute that they made it with her emotions. She reminded me a lot of Spectra, a more extrovert version of Spectra for sure. It was just a really cute movie and I can't wait to see the next one, even though it's gonna take forever when that one comes out. But in the meantime, I'm just gonna rewatch the first and the second one and hopefully that will keep me satisfied. And this movie really gave me the same feeling inside that I had when I watched Monster High movies as a kid. The first movie also had that feeling a little bit, but the second one is just so much better in my opinion that you just get sucked into the universe, and that's exactly what I love about Monster High, that you can get sucked into this universe and the real world just doesn't exist anymore. It's just there. Oh, how I would give up my soul to be in that universe. Thank you everyone for watching me talk about the movie, and see you ghouls in my next video. Bye! This is not our story goes. This is not how our story goes.